Most men try to win women with gifts, charm, or looks, and that's exactly why they're forgotten. Machiavelli understood something darker. He knew that the goal isn't to be liked, but to be remembered, not by constant pleasing, but by controlling how she feels when you're gone. In this video, you'll learn 9 psychological frameworks inspired by Machiavelli tools that create deep attraction without flattery, chasing, or begging for love. You'll learn how to become the man she can't explain, but can't forget. Watch carefully, because once you understand this, you'll never see relationships the same again. The power of fear over love. Machiavelli once said, "It is safer to be feared than loved." Most men reject that idea because it sounds cruel. But look closer, not at what people say, but at how they act. Love feels warm, safe, familiar, but that's also why it fades. What's always available becomes ordinary. Most men believe giving more will make her value them more. It doesn't. What's freely given loses its power. Now, fear not the kind that hurts or controls, but the kind born from self-respect. A man with firm boundaries doesn't need to raise his voice or explain himself. He simply withdraws when disrespected, and his silence speaks louder than words. That absence hits harder than any argument. It teaches her that he won't bend his rules just to keep her. That's real strength. That's respect. Because deep down, she doesn't just crave love. She craves the man she can't control. When she knows you won't break your standards, you stop needing her attention. She starts working to earn yours. That's not cruelty. That's gravity. That's dark attraction. Master the image. Machiavelli said, "It's not necessary to be good, only to appear good." This one truth shatters the illusion most men live by. You can be loyal, honest, intelligent, but if you present yourself with weak energy, no one feels your worth. Attraction starts with perception, not facts. Women don't respond to logic, they respond to how they feel around you. So, control the image. When you're unsure, stand like a man who's certain. When you're angry, speak calmly. When you want to chase, stay still. Stillness is power. Mystery is magnetism. Show her most of who you are, but never all. Let her imagination fill the rest, because people don't chase what they fully understand. You don't need to explain yourself, just shape how you're seen. In a world ruled by perception, image isn't everything. It's the game. Be the lion and the fox. Every woman will test you not to hurt you, but to see if you're real. She'll pull back, act distant, or provoke emotion, all to see if you break. Most men react. They argue, explain, or apologize, and that's how they lose. Machiavelli taught that a powerful man must be both the lion and the fox. The lion stands firm, he doesn't chase or explain. His silence commands respect. The fox watches calm, patient, strategic. He knows when to strike and when to wait. If you're only the lion, you become aggressive. If you're only the fox, you become too soft. But when you balance both calm and commanding, she can't predict you. And that tension becomes attraction. When she's emotional, be the fox. Stay calm. When she crosses a line, be the lion. Hold your ground quietly. That's how she learns your strength without fear and respects it without words. Divide her world. Machiavelli's oldest law of power. Divide and conquer. Not through conflict, but through curiosity. You don't control a woman by force. You do it by planting doubt. When she's sure of her beliefs, she's in control. When she's questioning, she's open. So you don't argue, you nudge. She says, "I hate jealous men." You reply, "That's what you think." Now her mind starts spinning. One small crack becomes curiosity. You didn't attack her view, you made her wonder. That's psychological influence, subtle, silent, powerful. Because tension attracts more than comfort ever could. Reward in doses, punish all at once. Machiavelli said, injuries must be inflicted at once, benefits granted slowly. When someone crosses your line, don't argue, act. Withdraw completely, quietly, once. That single moment of silence teaches more than any lecture. Then, when she's loyal or kind, reward her slowly, a smile, a rare compliment, brief affection. Never flood her with validation. She'll crave it more because she can't predict it. That's how addiction forms, not from quantity, but unpredictability. Pain given once is respected. Pleasure given slowly is desired. That's control, not manipulation, discipline. Watch her closely, speak once. Most men stare at beauty. A Machiavellian man studies behavior. He notices tone, posture, and emotion, how she acts when she respects versus when she leads. Then, at the right moment, he says one line, "You act different when he's around." No judgment, no emotion, just truth. That one sentence stays with her. It's not flattery, it's exposure. Now she's replaying every moment, wondering. That's power, not loud, not forceful, quiet dominance that lives rent-free in her thoughts. Control through absence. Always being available kills mystery. Predictable men are forgettable. Disappear, not in anger, but with purpose. Leave without warning. Let her feel the void. Her mind will fill the silence with questions. She will replay every word, every look, trying to understand what changed. You have now shifted her from comfort to obsession. Absence only works if your presence had value, so earn that first. Then vanish, calm and unapologetic when you return. She won't be angry, she will be curious, even afraid to lose you again. That's not manipulation, that's gravity. And gravity doesn't chase, it pulls. Be her turning point. If you want to live in her memory, don't just be a man she liked, be the one who changed her. Women forget flings and relationships, but they never forget transformation. Say what others are afraid to say. See what she hides, not to hurt, to reveal her truth. When you do that, without needing her validation, you don't just enter her life, you alter it.